Zoom in. Legacy game.
What is his legacy?
Legacy game for Mac Jones.
What is his legacy? Throwing picks?
Them scored in 2008, and we're not. We suck. We suck getting it. We're garbage. We are trash. It's fraudulent. Fraudulent.
Supposed to be Lamar last week. It could have been so.
Of the sports show. I'm Richie. Joining me as always to my left, the Bills fan Chantz, and then we got Elgin Logan.
Right, a special guest all the way from Lake Howell. She's one of us, but she's a Seahawks fan, ladies and gentlemen. Jakayla is joining us today. Welcome to the show, Jakayla. How do you feel about being here?
I'm concerned but excited.
Nothing to be concerned about.
Except this kid over here.
Yeah.
He might go on one of those like rants about the Patriots, and he'll either put you to sleep or keep you wide awake because he screams a lot. But we're here. So, the last week was a very interesting week in football. The Patriots had a bye week. The Dolphins beat the Jets in an overtime classic. Tua looked great. Buffalo just barely lost. The one time I root for Buffalo, have them on my parlay, they lose.
You know,
Rams.
never root for them again because it's just
I'm gonna root for them even harder.
Anytime you root for,
I'm gonna root for them even
anytime
harder.
team you root for loses and they suck forever. So you need to stop.
Go Bills.
The Magic and now
The Magic
the
are a playoff
Dolphins
team. All right.
still suck.
And then Jakayla, your Seahawks, did they play last? Oh, they did. They beat the Cardinals.
We are actually on a 4-win streak right now, so.
Okay. They're trying to take that division. That's an interesting situation there in the NFC West.
We're first in NFC West right now.
Yeah, so Seattle leads, and then what? Who's right behind you guys? Is it the Rams?
No, the
they're
Rams
like
are third.
It is the Rams.
San Fran?
It's the Rams.
Oh, yeah, because the Rams beat San Fran. And then Arizona's right there, too. Yeah, all four
Yeah,
teams
they're
are
pretty-
a very competent division.
Yeah.
One of those Cardinals teams plays his Patriots team, which we'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about what went wrong with Buffalo against the Rams.
Honestly, I can't blame our defense because, like I said before, obviously you could, but it's to an extent because from there, you've seen we were locking everyone up. They just had hands.
Yeah.
They were catching it while they're getting locked up. It was an insane game. I blame our coaching, specifically McDermott. He called a timeout where he could have used 3 plays and passed it, which Josh Allen already had. 5 touchdowns at this point. Why are you going to rush him in? I know he's been undefeated so far, but you're not going to do that. So I blame him on that. I think that was McDermott's fault, and that's the reason we lost.
I get that. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, then.
Do you think if they wouldn't have called the timeout, they would have won the game?
Yes, I actually do.
Interesting.
My question is, what about this game? This upcoming game, you guys have a very, very tough opponent.
The Detroit Lions. They're coming for kneecaps, dude.
So I have 2 different perspectives on this just because it's so like I feel like one reason we already locked up the division and the odds are we're not going to get the number 1 seed. So we're just going to, play and just get by. But another one is just we're going to have to prove our team that we're good and not, lose prone. So we're just going to go all out and win. I see 2 different perspectives. I really don't know what's going to show up. I feel like it could go either way with this.
But I think you guys have to take this game seriously because the next ones after that, I know it's the Patriots and Jets. They seem like easy wins on paper, but these are teams that are still fighting for their identity.
It's not
they might be eliminated.
No matter, I don't know. Because like I said, no matter what, after losing that, it's like, okay, you're probably in the number 2 seed. Odds are if you win one more game, you're going to stick with the 2 seed and the 3rd seed's going to be out because they're going to have to win 3 and all you would have to win is 1 and yada yada. And so, yeah.
My prediction for this game is that the Buffalo Bills are going to kill the Detroit Lions.
You think the Bills are going to kill the Lions?
No.
Let's go!
I messed up there. Refresh that. The Detroit Lions are going to kill the Buffalo Bills because the Detroit Lions are one of the best football teams I've seen in a while. They just seem so just energetic. A team that I believe that could beat every team in the NFL. I think they could realistically.
I have to agree with that though.
I'm happy. I like when people agree on the other team because multiple times, again and again and again, we'll prove them. So.
And again and again,
Rams,
you'll
Chantz.
disappoint in the
Who loses to
playoffs.
the Rams?
You lost against us.
They beat the
twice.
Rams. We beat the Rams.
You lost against
You guys
13
barely lost to the
seconds.
Rams.
Yeah.
13 seconds.
That's
Chump.
insane.
What happened against us?
13 seconds.
What happened
Chump.
against us?
You killed our quarterback, and
exactly.
then you had PTSD.
Exactly.
Nope.
We'll do it
Buffalo,
again.
all they do in kill.
Do
all
it
they do in
again.
Buffalo is kill.
Do
Look
it
at
again.
O.J. Simpson.
Do it again.
Look at O.J. Simpson.
Do it again.
Buffalo legend
Do it again.
kills, and then DeMar Hamlin killed, and then
Do
DeMar
it
Hamlin
again.
spun back and then
Do
tried
it
to kill
again.
Tua. How do
So
you think this
basically-
game's gonna go? Buffalo,
Tired of
Detroit.
him.
I think it's Detroit. They've been a pretty solid team for the past 2 seasons, and I mean, I don't know. They got that.
I think.
Offense is on point.
Yeah, for sure. That's the thing. The offense, the
Yeah.
run game. That's what it. That's
Yeah.
what you told me. You told me yourself. The run
I
game
still
kills
don't.
you guys.
Well, I gave you 2 different perspectives. Well, you don't have to come at me.
I'm just saying the run game definitely kills you guys.
Yeah, I'm not saying
And
it
they
doesn't.
have they have one of the best dual threat running games in the
Well,
league. And as long as
so
they can balance that out, they don't need to throw.
What
that
is
well.
weird is I feel like because they're more outside, like they hand off in the outside, they don't go up the middle. Obviously, David Montgomery does here and there, but if it's the outside or sweeps or anything like that, we're good. We'll cover the outside.
You don't
but
think they have a
anything-
game plan to run up the middle?
But I'm
anything
pretty-
in the middle, they got it. So I honestly don't know. I've seen them run outside more, so that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
But obviously, they probably will run it up the middle. I expect it. But yeah.
Little technical difficulties. We're all good.
My
All right.
apologies.
Who do you think's winning it?
Between the Bills and
Yeah.
Lions, I think the Lions are going to win. I kind of agree with Elgin here. I think this one's going to be. It's going to give false hope to the NFL that, oh my goodness, Buffalo is trash. They just lost to LA, and then they just lost. I think you guys are going to lose by at least 10 to Detroit. At least 10. Maybe 17.
I don't.
And then people are going to start believing bad things about you guys, and you guys come out. Might win a close one against the Jets. Or who do you guys play after that? The Patriots?
I think it's the Jets. No, it's the Patriots. Sorry, it's the
You guys
Patriots.
beat the
Jets,
Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah, you'll keep it
That's-
close
yeah.
with both New England and New York, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, fraud check," and then you guys do all right in the playoffs.
Mm.
That's just my take. And then, all right, so that's one AFC East team out of the way. Very split on how that
Bills
one's
to
gonna
the
go.
Super Bowl.
It's 3-1. Now we have the Patriots and Cardinals. Elgin, we're gonna hold off because we know you got a lot to say.
Eliminated.
Patriots play the Cardinals.
Eliminated.
Obviously, the Seahawks fan, Jacayla, you want the Cardinals to lose this game.
I do, but we beat the Cardinals twice, so like
That's
I'm
true.
not really worried about
Yeah,
it.
so it's very unlikely they spin back and win the division.
Yeah,
But I mean, anything could happen.
I mean it's possible,
Mm-hmm.
unlikely, but it's possible.
That's truth. I think the Cardinals are gonna win this game kind of convincingly. I like Kyler Murray. I think they still have something to play for. They kept it close with Seattle in both of those games. They keep it
Mhm.
close with solid teams, and they beat one of the best teams in the league, the Dolphins, a few weeks ago. So I think they're gonna
Wait,
Kinda
the
ex-
Dolphins are the best team.
one of the best teams in the
You
league.
know,
Absolutely, they
The
play with
record
grit.
says otherwise.
The
but-
Patriots suck. They're gonna lose this game, and it's not gonna be even close.
Give me the Cardinals, 35-10.
Cardinals by 20.
Elgin's holding it in. Explode, pal.
Oh boy.
There's a man behind the center of the Patriots offensive line. His name is Drake May, the reincarnation of
May
Tom
he be
Brady
forced.
himself.
Mitch
Listen,
Trubisky,
listen.
Mac Jones. No.
Listen, we lose in the most horrendous ways. We lose after we lost to a 2-point conversion last time we played. I hate that.
At least you're accepting.
We're out
the
for
fact.
blood. Out for blood.
Blood.
Drake May is going to show that why he's the best rookie quarterback in this class. You know why? You know why? Because guess what? Last time we played the Cardinals, we absolutely killed them. Killed them.
You talking about that Monday Night Football game when Kyler was hurt?
He tore his ACL. That doesn't matter. But you know,
Colt McCoy, you guys barely beat Colt McCoy.
we beat them convincingly. Like, be quiet.
Oh.
But listen, Drake May. I'm telling you, you two are screwed next year. Drake May's gonna have weapons. Okay.
Sure we are.
T. Higgins.
Going a little too hard in the paint over there, Elgin.
T. Higgins is going to be a Patriot. T. Higgins is going to be a Patriot at the end of the offseason. And guess what? That means the Patriots are going to be back, ready to load for Ring 7.
Are you
That's
gonna-
my take. Patriots by 60 million. Cardinals.
I have
0.
one quick question. Are you paying him like 40 million? Because nobody wants to be a Patriot.
Is he paying you to like talk this pleasure
Yeah,
about him?
well,
'Cause
I
Drake
don't.
May is not bad, but you act like he's Jaden Daniels.
He's Jesus Christ.
Oh
That's-
my goodness!
Oh,
All right,
whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
It keeps falling,
Elgin's
that's all.
Elgin's getting a little too heavy on the mic over here.
I don't know how I feel about that.
How do you feel about the Seahawks game coming up? Or not Seahawks? I'm sorry, the Cardinals Patriots game. We'll get to
Cardinals-Patriots
Seattle. Don't
game.
worry.
I don't know. I feel like the Patriots really haven't been that good of a team since they lost Brady. And
Suck.
Terrible.
As a Seattle fan, I've had beef with the Patriots for a while. Ever since
I'm
that
surprised
Super
Elgin
Bowl.
hasn't brought that up the second you got in here.
Yeah.
1 yard line. Malcolm Butler.
1 yard.
And listen, okay, I'm about to get heated right now. So literally that whole Super Bowl game was rigged. One, because you guys weren't even supposed to be in the Super Bowl. He cheated. He cheated. I stand by that. He cheated. The Dolphins were supposed to be playing against us. And to be honest, we would have destroyed them. So one, we would have clinched the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. And to start off, someone paid Russell Wilson to throw the game. I swear.
Someone paid her
future.
Because what the heck?
Someone paid her kicker to kick wide right. And we lost all 4 Super Bowls. So
Yeah,
I mean, I understand it.
Yeah, it's
I
like
mean, it's fair.
we're like 30 seconds down. Why aren't you passing the ball to Lynch?
Okay.
Like,
or
why
running.
aren't we running the ball?
Well, here's the real kicker here. We beat the Colts by 40 points. The deflate gate wouldn't have mattered. And that thing is a whole scam, by the way. Tom Brady had nothing to do with that.
Sure.
And
You
another
act like Tom Brady didn't know. Tom Brady squeezed
Dude,
those balls.
he was like,
squeezed those footballs.
oh.
He's the reason
Cough.
there's a rule against that.
I will tell you that. I will tell you this. We beat the Colts 40
You
45
would
to
have
6
lost.
or something.
Yeah.
Would have lost.
No.
I'm still talking. Let the grown-ups are speaking, Chantz. I will tell you this.
Grown-ups.
By the way, that game.
He needs
Listen,
his nap.
your fault that you guys threw it on the 1 yard line. Sorry, I was watching it. I was almost in tears because as a kid I was like, oh, we're gonna lose, and then I see Malcolm Butler out of nowhere like an RKO and just pick it off.
Look out. No, someone paid the Seahawks people to like break into the equipment and then hack into Russell Wilson's helmet and started playing Future the second he took the
No.
snap, and he started having a mental breakdown. He was like, oh, my kids. That was the pick on the 1 yard line. I'm glad we
Honestly,
talked about this.
That
This
game
is-
needs to be studied.
Huh?
It needs to be studied. The game needs to be studied.
I mean, you guys did get your
The
revenge.
4 Super Bowls.
You
need to
did
be
get your
studied
revenge
too.
on a regular season game.
Okay, but it wasn't the same because Brady wasn't at peak.
What? Come on now.
No, it.
Did they
just-
beat you guys? I think they beat you guys. I remember.
No,
They
we've
always-
only beat the Patriots when Brady left. Unfortunately.
You guys beat them on a Sunday night a long time ago. Thomas Rawls' legacy year.
Yeah.
That was like 2017, fourth
Thomas
grade
Rawls?
Richie. I was a football
Who
fanatic.
the heck is Thomas Rawls?
Who is Thomas Rawls? He doesn't know ball.
I know ball.
You know who
but-
Thomas Rawls? Thomas Rawls
I
is
heard
Beast
of
Mode
him.
Jr. for like
Yeah.
a week.
Huh?
He was for some
Oh,
reason,
the backup running back from Lynch. Oh my gosh, I know.
For some reason, I know a lot about like Seahawks
He put
weird
up a lot of
backup
fantasy-
running backs
he
because
put up a
Madden
lot of
17.
fantasy points.
He did.
Chris Carson. I remember when
Chris Carson.
was.
What do y'all know about CJ?
Rashad Penny.
CJ Procise.
Oh, I know him.
Madden
Yep,
fantasy
yep,
or
yep,
Madden
yep.
franchise legend. Hold on, let's list Seahawks running backs. Who's the guy who came to Miami for a little bit and then like left?
Alex, what was his name? Oh my gosh, I know his name. Alex, what was his name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I know
Chris
Rashad
Carson.
Penny. Chris
Rashad
Carson,
Penny, yes.
Mhm.
Where
Rashad
is
Penny was.
Rashad Penny?
I think he retired.
He retired. Yeah. Chris
Jeez.
Carson also retired because of his neck.
And then
Interesting.
well, there's also the blind running back they had. They had like the first blind running back ever. I believe.
How does that even work?
I don't know.
Oh, you
but
want to know
Over
some?
here, over here,
so
over here.
what's actually funny is I had that was my first fantasy league and I was in a championship, or I was like right before the championship, and Chris Carson was on IR, expected to come back. He was like, "Nah, I retired, dude." So I lost my league because of him. You remember that?
Still put a hit on
specifically?
him or something.
That's a shame.
But yeah,
gonna find his
Seahawks
house.
running backs back in the day, because that used to be my Madden team. Like when I would do a Madden franchise, something about those uniforms, and I'd put on the lime green ones.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
Green
nice.
ones. Bring back the color rush. The green.
Bring
oh,
back,
please,
bro. Bring back orange. You guys had some of the
The
wackest
dark
color rush
blue.
I've ever seen.
What?
Green-
The red.
The dark
Oh, we had
blue,
whites. We
Yeah.
had full white.
dark
Bills-
blue
Yeah.
ones. Oh,
The Bills, the red color rush is beautiful. The
Mm.
Seahawks had the lime
really
green
have
one.
a
That,
color.
that
I
was
don't really
dope.
like the lime green. I don't know.
Really?
I'm not a fan.
When I
It's-
was younger, I told myself if I was to ever wear a Seahawks jersey, it'd be a Richard Sherman highlighter.
Oh, that would be nice.
That'd be
jersey.
yeah,
dope.
that's nice.
And who do the Seahawks play this week?
The Seahawks play
the Packers.
on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
You guys are not gonna win that game.
Okay, listen. So, unlike Elgin, I'm not delusional. So I do think that we're gonna lose this game, but I don't think we're gonna lose by much because we've actually have gotten our offense together, thankfully, over what it took like 4 seasons. I don't know. We had like a bunch of issues with the quarterback, Russell Wilson leaving, but to be honest, that didn't hurt us because he was washed anyways. Now he's like off with the Broncos, playing with the Steelers, whatever he wants to do. Yeah, so Geno Smith.
Do you think you guys should draft a quarterback?
I think so. I think it's our turn to get a young quarterback out of college that can lead us to the Super Bowl. I mean, the Chiefs got theirs. The Lions got who'd they get from
They traded for
the
Goff.
yeah.
Rams? Yeah,
He was still young then.
yeah, he's still young, so he was like in his prime. Like we
Dolphins
have all
got
these
to
old guys like Drew Lock, Geno
The
Smith.
Bills
like,
got Josh.
yeah, it's our turn. This is gonna be our season.
I will
Definitely
say
not Drake
That
me,
is
though.
one of my takes. If the Seahawks should trade up and try to get some quarterback.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
Cam Ward in that
Oh
offense?
my God!
Yeah.
Please.
So
That'd be
No,
be
I
nasty.
think
I
okay,
actually had a
So our
prediction.
defense is actually carrying the team right now.
Yeah, I
not
saw
our
someone make a
offense.
comment that was like,
I had a
Yeah.
prediction that DK Metcalf actually gets traded for
Mhm.
you guys to move up with Geno Smith in a blockbuster to get a pro quarterback.
Tyler Lockett would be the receiver to go, not DK.
Well, no, I don't think any.
I don't think
I
Lockett
think
would
you-
leave though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be DK Metcalf, and I feel like
Yeah.
I just see it happening to where.
who would take that trade though?
Huh?
Well, I can see him leaving though.
Well,
because-
we don't know the top 5 draft. Like I don't know
I mean,
the
maybe
draft
Tennessee.
picks, but I feel like you. I don't know that even the quarterbacks in this.
They could
draft,
trade
but,
up
like,
with like a team like Jacksonville or
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Because why
Tennessee's
wouldn't
quarterback
I'll
why
say
wouldn't
this-
you
or
take
the Raiders?
why wouldn't you take Geno and DK Metcalf?
She could take our pick for a quarterback. Because listen,
Well,
listen,
I would
Oh.
take
if,
Metcalf,
Travis,
I wouldn't
if
take
Travis
Geno.
Hunter is not on the board, I honestly want the Patriots to trade down. If Travis Hunter's
That's
not
not
on
a
the board,
bad trade
Yeah.
idea though.
I don't. I,
Get
if Travis
DK
Hunter's not on the board, I
Metcalf,
wanna-
so
I
Drake
wanna
me and
pick it.
DK, and then they get a quarterback.
And then we
Yeah.
can draft it all because most of the offensive tackles aren't really top 5 pick ready right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
The highest one's Will Campbell, which he's gonna go like top 10. I might as well trade back and get someone probably like good as an offensive tackle instead of reaching for somebody.
Hey,
So we don't get Travis Hunter. They can have our pick. 2 first-round picks minimum.
I
Thank
don't
you.
even think Trevor.
And DK.
He's not gonna do good in the NFL. Travis
Okay,
Hunter.
I feel like
Right
That-
now.
DK needs to leave though because he's not. I respect him as a player, and he's not doing good with the Seahawks. Like he's carrying us, and I think he's carried us as far as he could. Like
that makes sense.
it's the quarterback that's the issue. Kobe Bryant on defense is literally carrying for us.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh yes.
Shout out.
Every time I hear that name on the Seahawks, is like which.
Which
there's-
Kobe?
Like
there's a
which
guy-
one?
There's a guy in a Lakers jersey, and then there's Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Oh,
question
there's
is
guy.
though, this is like off topic but on topic. Did his parents look at him and name him Kobe because their last name was Bryant, or was it just a coincidence?
Well, it's a different spell, Kobe. It's COBY.
Yeah, it's
Well,
probably
yeah,
you
but
have
I
to
mean,
know
they
it.
couldn't
You
do
gotta
the
know.
exact spelling.
It
like-
probably just they thought it flowed better, like Kobe Bryant, and they're like, oh, we want to be different and not be like K.
Could be married.
So
Could be married.
Why would his last name change if
you
Some
could.
people are
Some
like that.
people do that. Yeah.
He was drafted as Kobe Bryant though. Yeah,
Yeah.
I doubt he'd be married at 20.
Well,
You'd be
they all get
surprised.
married pretty early.
You'll be
I'm not
surprised.
gonna lie.
Let's see. Keep.
Who
let's
did-
see.
who did-
Kobe Bryant birth name?
Well, I'll talk while he's doing that.
Yeah.
Let's also have that.
And
Chantz
I looked up
pick.
Kobe Bryant.
I
and brought
think
up Kobe, the other Kobe.
Seattle's gonna lose this game, and I think it's gonna be like a 3-point difference. I think it's still gonna be close too, and I feel like it's gonna come
He's
from
not
like
married,
some
by the way.
dumb.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be some dumb play where like I don't know, you just give it to the running back with 30 seconds left, and I don't know.
Our
It's gonna
quarterback
be
isn't smart. Like every time we're in like a clinch situation, they sell.
Yeah,
They sell the
exactly.
game. I like.
it's gonna be a 3-point
Geno
difference, and
Smith
they're
is
gonna
one of those
lose.
quarterbacks, like he proved that he can be better, but like he's just kind of more. of a
He's
game
too
manager.
old.
He got
We need
his
a young
money and
person.
left.
He's too old.
I
Galson
think
has no
the
job.
Seahawks would benefit. You draft a quarterback next year. You still start Geno for a
Mhm.
couple games, and then maybe trade him at the week 8 point,
Yeah.
or just bench him and then trade him the next year.
Yeah. Because he rode the bench behind Wilson for
Yeah.
pretty much the whole time. So the fact that he's not better is kind of concerning.
Well, Russell
Mhm.
Wilson. And
I mean,
Well,
Russell
no,
Wilson
but-
was a special.
He
But
is
he's been-
old by now.
Yeah, but he's been watching the team when they were good and when they were the dream team. So the fact that he hasn't
I mean, to be fair, he had zero expectations. He probably went in. They probably expected him to play like a Jacoby
3
Brissett role,
games,
3-4
like-
games before he gets hurt, because Geno always gets hurt. But Geno's been in the league since 2014.
he needs to leave.
My first
old.
NFL game I ever went to, second. I was in like second or third grade. He was the quarterback.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane. this guy.
he's been a while, in here a while.
And he's got a lot of like
I don't
crazy
know what's
stories.
going on.
He missed a season because he got in a fight with his teammate and he got punched and broke his jaw.
Yeah, that was he was with the
Jets.
Jets, and he
Mhm.
talked some trash to a player, and he got his jaw taken off.
Yeah.
Who did the Dolphins face?
The Dolphins play the Houston Texans.
Oh,
this
you're
week.
losing that.
Mm.
Excuse me, chump. No, this is
Like-
ride or die.
Oh,
It's
by
on
the way,
the road.
34
Warm-
34 to
Whoa, Shut your
17.
mouth.
You guys
Warm
are going to
weather.
get blown out.
Not at
34
all.
17.
Tua has been playing amazing. My concern is this defense, but the Colts have, or not Colts, the Texans have looked a little lackluster against some bad teams. Barely beat Jacksonville, barely beat Indy. I'm very concerned for the Colts. Why do I keep saying that? I'm very concerned for the Texans. I think the Dolphins give them a run for their money and take it on a last-second field goal.
Want to make a bet?
The season ends in San Francisco the week after. I'm very well aware of that. But I think they could keep hope alive, get to 500, and beat the Texans.
Want to make a bet?
One wrong hit, your quarterback is out.
Huh?
One wrong hit, your quarterback is
Tua-
out.
I think we should make a bet.
Tua got hit so hard, he turned good again. And as long as he protects his, I use this reference to the last couple episodes. You know when like you have an older TV and it's not working and it's all staticky.
And you have to hit it and then it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tua needs a little boom boom boom, and then he comes back and he plays really good.
Yeah.
And
But
he's
if
on
you
that
do it too
artistic-
much,
Whatever
Special
team
teams,
wins,
too.
the other team has to wear their jersey unless we both lose.
So if the
Do that.
Dolphins,
If the
okay,
Dolphins win, I'll wear a Dolphins jersey. But if the Bills win, you wear a Bills jersey.
and if they both win,
Guess we're switching jerseys
that is
because we're betting against each other.
I'll do that.
All right.
Even if I have to wear a Bills jersey, I'd love to see you in a Dolphins jersey.
Oh
You know,
man.
You know,
freshen you up a little bit. You look better than whatever that is.
I will say this.
Mhm.
I'm going to say this. As a Seahawks fan,
We're
what team
on
is your
Seahawks.
what team are you most scared about in the playoffs?
That's a good question.
Because there are two really good wild cards right now:
And yeah,
the Commanders and the Vikings. Is there any team? And there's of course the division leaders.
yeah.
Any team you're really concerned about?
Between those two, the Commanders and Vikings, or just in general?
any
Just in
NFC
general.
team that's in the playoff
She's
race.
gonna list
The
off all
49ers.
7.
You're scared of the 49ers?
Yeah, they beat us every single time we played them.
Did you guys beat them though recently? Did you guys beat them?
We did, but I'm not gonna lie. I think that was a fluke. Like the gods were like smiling on us, or something was going on. Like we won't beat them again. Guaranteed.
Really?
We won't.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say this: there's one team that is there. Is there any team you're definitely not concerned about in the playoffs?
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals. The
No.
Card.
That's
I will
fair.
tell you this: there's one team. I'll tell you a team that I'm not concerned in the AFC, and there's a team in the NFC I'm not concerned about.
Mm.
The team in the AFC that won't be concerned about. I'm
You
gonna
don't have
say
no
that
reason to be concerned. You're eliminated, pal.
if I was a playoff
You're watching
team,
from
I
the
would be
bench, bud.
I wouldn't be concerned about. I wouldn't be concerned. It's a tight race between Baltimore and the Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I wouldn't be concerned because they're too inconsistent for my liking.
It's fair.
They're
Rookie
way
quarterback.
Rookie
too
quarterback. You
inconsistent.
can't. You can't like.
It's easy to beat a rookie quarterback in the playoffs too. It's you'd be
Yeah, look
shocked.
what we did to Mac Jones.
Gosh, don't break up that game. And that's I feel like that was just downhill
47.
after that game. And then for
Who
the
are you
NFC,
scared of?
What?
Who are you?
Yeah,
Or
who are
would
you
be
scared
worried
of in
about
the AFC?
I want to be honest with you. I would probably be scared either the Steelers or Buffalo. I'll be honest with you. Kansas City, I was considered Kansas City would be not scared, but you know they know how to win games. I'll be scared.
Yeah.
But I would be more scared of Buffalo right now. For the NFC, the team I'd be scared about is Detroit. Every team's scary in that division except for like your team in the Bucks. But you know, yeah, but the Bucks for them, you guys didn't play. I don't think you guys played the Bucks.
We haven't played them yet. No.
Do you guys play them? No.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think we played them this season. Actually.
Unless I could see that in the playoffs.
You got because I know they played
If
the
we
Niners.
go to the
Madger,
playoffs, we'll
what?
beat them.
Madger?
But I don't. We haven't played them.
Well,
yet.
the Bucks.
Madger.
Here's the thing
I
about the
said
Bucks.
Madger.
Oh.
Here's the thing about the Bucks. I don't think they're a bad team. I just think they got really unlucky with some injuries, and the games that they got were pretty.
Bucks to the Super Bowl.
And then that overtime Chiefs game. I watched that game
Nonsense.
because because I'm a Patriots fan, but my stepfather's family is a Bucks fan, so I get to watch the Bucks game. And they knew they lost when the overtime happened because Kansas City Magic gets the coin.
Satanic black devil magic. Whatever they brewing up in Kansas City.
They don't put it up against us though. We
You know who could use some black magic right now? The city of New York. They're going through it. I mean, the whole Jay-Z thing. Jay-Z's a staple in New York, and that's pretty bad.
Jay-Z, the Jets, the Giants. I mean, the Knicks are doing
okay,
pretty
yeah.
well. You have
You know that whole event that happened a couple
Yankees,
20 years ago.
Yankees, the Mets. I
The
mean,
Yankees
Oh yeah,
lost
then they
Juan-
just lost.
Juan Soto.
yeah, the Mets got him.
Sounds like a Star
I'm a
Wars
Mets
name.
fan, but we won't. That's another.
Yeah, New York, they just got it rough. I mean, for being
You know what's crazy? Two of their New York teams are not even in New York.
Yeah.
Bum, bum. Buffalo's in New York. That should be the new own.
we're talking about the city, New York. Yeah. So keep your prayers up for New York, guys. They
New
could use
Jersey
it
I
right
will
now.
tell you
Jets.
this. Richie said the reason why the New York sucks. Joe Namath.
Sold his soul. I promise you. Don't get me started, because I could go on for hours about
So
this.
do you think if another quarterback sells his soul, he'll win another one? Is that how it goes?
I think even Rodgers confirmed.
No,
that.
I think he cursed their franchise for good.
Because I mean,
He's the one
honestly,
that break-
They
hey
might have to
Buffalo,
sacrifice
hey Josh
the player.
Allen. I mean, one Super Bowl is kind of worth it.
I mean,
buddy.
you guys. I think you
Really?
guys are due for a Super Bowl. I think DeMar Hamlin tried to sacrifice himself, but it didn't work fully. They're like, we don't want this guy. Boom, and it sparked life back into him. Curse the Bills, and you guys lose in the playoffs the next like 5 years.
Do you think we win one in the next couple years?
If he died, yes, but he didn't die.
No,
so-
right now. I'm saying right now.
I as much as I respect Josh Allen, even though he's the screws you guy, I think he's going. I think he's gonna end up as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time without a ring. I think he'll end up better than like Marino and Rivers.
He reminds me of Brett Favre, kind of.
I think he's better than Brett Favre. I think by the time his career ends, he'll be better than Brett Favre.
Brett,
Josh Allen's really good.
Yeah.
He's gonna win a Super Bowl,
With
Yeah.
a different team.
whether I like
With
it
a
or
different
not.
team.
I don't even at that point. It isn't like obviously I want no matter what I want the Bills to win, but I want Josh Allen to win now. It isn't like he could get traded to the Chiefs, and if the Chiefs win, I'm happy just because Josh Allen deserves it more than anyone, and I don't care.
All right, let me go off the rails here. Let me ask you guys a question. What's the craziest thing you would do for your team to win a Super Bowl?
Oh, I've seen this question.
Become adopted. There's so many.
Sacrifice my first.
Now listen to Hardy for a year.
Huh?
Now listen to Hardy for a year.
He's a big Hardy fan. This guy. That's tough. You,
Um,
Chantz?
I would sacrifice a lot.
What is the max
Would you
limit?
sacrifice your relationship for a Bill Super Bowl?
Oh.
Year long.
You're how? Wait.
No, would you end it for the Bill Super Bowl? Never again.
For a Bill Super.
You know, Amelia, it's worth it at the end of the day. So,
Let's hope she doesn't
Wow.
see this video. Let's hope she doesn't see this video. What would you do? For,
it's
for
worth it.
Dolphins?
Trust me.
Oh.
It's worth it.
List it and I would do it. I would
The Bills
cut
need
off
it.
every limb on my body.
That's
I would
crazy.
live in a wheelchair.
Amelia, your mom would be happy, and she needs it more than all of us, and my dad needs it too.
Yeah,
so
dig yourself out of that hole.
Yeah, it needs to be done.
I would
okay?
fork out my eye for a Dolphins Super Bowl.
For a Dolphin.
I would.
Shoot,
I
I
would
would
be
eat it for a
limbless.
Dolphin Super
I will go
That's fine.
limbless if I need no limbs at all.
You guys
Yeah.
are more desperate because you guys haven't
I
been
know.
to the game.
Yeah.
I haven't won a playoff game in my life. All right, so you've witnessed the Seahawks win
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. You were probably a little third.
I've
fourth
been
grade?
waiting for this moment for like a while now for them to go back to the Super Bowl.
What would you do for it? Anything. What's the most extreme limit you could go? We're
I-
losing limbs. He's ending his year-long relationship.
I would quit my sport and give up my scholarship.
Wow.
For them to go to the
Life
Super
changing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I would.
All right.
Oh, you should see the Jets and Giants reaction. I would sell my family, please. I would sell.
I'd say
They're
the
New
same
Yorkers.
Thing, but
They
I
would
don't
sell
think
their
I
family
would be
anyway.
in debt like $1 billion if I could, just for the Bills to be in the Super win.
Yeah.
To win, put me in $1 billion debt. I don't care.
I'm not too desperate. Like that's the limit I would go. But it's because I've experienced Super Bowl wins. Unlike
So that's
you
all you would
peasants.
do, just not listen to a certain artist for a year?
Yeah.
Shave the beard for a Patriots Super Bowl, would you?
I
Go
would-
bald everywhere. No eyelashes, no eyebrows, none of
Alright,
this, none of
I
that.
would-
Look
I
like an
would-
alopecia dude.
I'll do this. If we win another Super Bowl and we don't win a Super Bowl for the rest of my lifetime, I'm fine with that. As long as we keep the record for most Super Bowls as a franchise, I will
Okay.
take that.
Would you guys go bald for a Super Bowl?
Easy,
would go
dog.
bald.
I'd do it just to be in the Super Bowl. What? Kinda
Would you go
question
bald for a
is
Super
that?
Bowl?
I don't know. That's that
Give
might
up
be
my
too far.
scholarship,
I
yeah,
give up my
but-
scholarship, not my hair. I don't know about that.
I don't know. What would you do for just a playoff win?
Oh, I'd go bald for a playoff win.
Go ball for.
Would you actually?
Yeah.
All right. So if they make the playoffs and win one, you will go bald.
If the Dolphins make the playoffs this year and win a playoff game, I'll cut my hair. Yes, I
Bald.
it's not happening.
buzz.
No.
Okay.
I'll go
Buzz is
buzz
good.
if the
Yeah,
Dolphins
okay.
make
Well,
win a playoff
if
game.
they do it, please Dolphins make the playoffs.
All right, that's all the time we have today. This was a good episode. We'll be back next week with some more.
Bill
Interesting
Belichick to
questions.
North Carolina.
Yeah, Bill Belichick to North Carolina.
Yeah,
That'll be a
35
headline next
seconds,
week.
unfortunately.
Thank you guys, Jacayla, for joining us. I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe not. Maybe
Maybe
I
not.
know
she
he's
enjoyed
a
herself.
little
Maybe she
weird,
didn't.
so-
Elgin
If
might
we
have scared her
somehow
away.
pull out a win, I'll be back.
We'll bring it. All
right, that's the
we'll bring
deal.
it out for Super Bowl shows. You know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
In the off season, we get wicked. All right,
Go Bills. Sorry, Amelia.
screw the
And,
Bills.
yeah.
He's not sorry, Amelia. All right, see you guys later.
See you guys.